Oh yeah, who's usually jungle? We swap a lot, Ashley. Like when I win a lane and P-Dubs isn't there, there's a good chance that it's gonna be Polka jungling. Like if I'm playing bot lane, probably Polka's jungling. Um, P-Dubs will jungle. Nick will sometimes jungle. Ragnar briefly jungles. I'd say on who does it the most, it's probably like P-Dubs, then... It's not Pelka, it's second, is it? Or is it me? It might be like me or Pelka and Nick. Ragnar.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I like how Ragnar's fucking clan name is just fuck me. Okay, so obviously, first off, you need to be here and not here. This, if you ever hover this area, it makes it really easy to get hit by Ezreal Qs. And like you would just have to trade wards with this here. And that's just a small thing. So he gets pushed out and he has to back up a little bit. You go for a Q, you punish. That's fine. This here, so dude, do I have it? Close. Let me change this a little bit. Do I have a thicker marker than this? Dude, what the fuck? That's smaller. What? Highlighter. Oh. What the fuck is that? That's... Maybe I want the pencil. Oh yeah, I want the pencil. Epic pen tilted. Really? I'm pretty sure I've told you this before. Okay. So. Oh, what is it? X? Oh, dude, what the hell is it? I want manual. I definitely don't say that. So, Ragnar walks up to contest a minion and he gets pushed out. That's fine. This dude is walking past his AD, and this is the biggest, like, here's the easiest thing to understand about, bot lane. Dude, what the hell is it? Is it 2? 3? Dude, what the fuck? Control Shift 3, no? Unreal. It's actually not working. Whatever. Do you want to keep a line with him? You want to have a parallel line with him the entire time. So when he's walking past here and Ezreal's back here, this is a good trade by you. This is good. This is very good what you're doing. He can't help you, but he can't help her. And she already used her spell, so you win that trade. However, great. You got the electrocute. Everything's good. When you do this, look at the difference. Now he's... God damn it. I can't believe that Pen's gonna do this to me. Now he's behind you, right? He's behind you. And now they're a little bit closer together, and now they can both attack you. This isn't good. This is this is you biting for more, because if he walks up, like, he can't really just match you in this situation. Because he already had to back off originally for the Mantra Q. So, you don't actually get that punished, which is okay, but don't try to do stuff like that. Unless, like, you're really confident that you can get away with it. Because it's not always bad to do it. Right? Like, it's definitely not always bad to do it. But that's just the number one rule with playing bot lane, is just trying to stay in each other's in a parallel line with each other, and staying out of their range, and then trying to get them into your range. That's it. That's all it is. So that's fine. Auto, fine. I think this is where he says, don't auto the wave, level 2. I think. I think that's what he said in this situation. You guys actually could clean it. You actually guys could clean it. What is his spells up? He has E. He definitely could auto this, and auto this to get his E, and it'll clean it, and you would have the range of minions. No, you guys definitely could have autoed it. He definitely could have used E to get this these 2 minions down, and you'd be level 2. And you wouldn't feel as afraid to have to run away. You might still run a bit because they outrange you. But, you know, in the end, like, if he doesn't feel like you guys can do it, you just have to listen. Like, this is how dueling is, right? I think you missed melees, right? Oh no, you didn't. Man, I thought you missed the melee XP. So now at this point, their goal is to get this wave shoved all the way in, because they don't want this wave to freeze out and stall here, which is bad for them, because it puts them in a spot that can get ganked. Yeah, I'm talking about XP. So you need a Q here. You have no value standing right next to him. So right now, like, you're standing here. You know that she's just fishing for Qs anyways, and a good way, like, a lot of things that a Karma do will aim for the ranged minions to get splash damage on there to help the push. So for you, I assume you have a ward up, right? Oh no, you don't. What did you guys use your wards on? You warded here. What did he ward? Oh, he has a ward. So in this case, one of you two needs to communicate to, like, ward here. One of you guys needs to just say, ward this, please, for the love of God. Because if the wave's coming in and you're trying to stall the wave, you need vision here to stop the, like, the free poke. So then here, you step into his range, and then you guys, you eat the poke damage because of it, basically. And then since you don't have a ward in this brush, now they get to complete the push. Notice, here, this is how out of sync you guys are. Holy shit. You guys are super fucking out of sync. So Ragnar backs up a little bit because he sees the Q, right? Misses the minion, whatever. You back up to get this. So now you're creating a long distance, right? Like, there's a big distance between you guys. Ragnar goes to auto minion. Again, he's trying to clean the wave. Okay, this is a little bit better. This is a little bit better. Now he steps up to get this last auto, right? Look how dangerous this is. In this situation, here, what is this? There again, look at their line. They're good. You guys are not good. You guys are not fucking in the right spots with each other. Like, it would have to be like this. Like, you would have to be here so you can test him. But instead what happens is they're able to both fuck with him, and it just doesn't go over well at all. Should I be with him? See, that's the thing. Like, you guys aren't on the same page. That's just all it is. If he feels like he wants to do that and he has confidence, then you should walk up with him. If you don't have confidence you can do it, you need to tell him to back the fuck up. So you guys both need to just accept, like, each other's actions. That's the biggest thing with dueling, is just accepting what your partner wants to do. So if my support, and I'm playing AD, is constantly going in, I kind of have to go with him, like, or else he's just gonna, like, troll himself over and over again. Or I tell him, hey, stop fucking around. I want to do this instead. Follow me. And then we'll both be on the same page. But you guys, I don't think you guys ever get on the same page. So, and then that creates this random distance where like one of you's like behind the other, where you guys aren't lined up. And then one person just gets fucked. But dual lane is one of the hardest, like playing dual lane is hard. It's not easy. It's really not easy. It's fun, but it takes time, for sure. So like for myself, I've been playing support for a long ass time, and I watch competitive. So I feel pretty confident on like being able to just react to what my partner's doing. But you guys both weren't that confident in reacting to each other, which again leads to awkward situations. Oh, here's another thing. I know as Bard, I know as Bard you're scared of your chimes fucking CS under tower. I get that. Like I've played Bard. He's canceled his auto. He would have had that one if he didn't cancel his auto. So we'll wait on Ken first. So he hits that one. He missed 2 minions there that he should have had. Okay. That one's his. This one you need help with. The second it drops like a bit, like it needs to have just a small sliver, and then you can auto it. But minions are already targeting it, so you need to use your empowered like auto to hit this, and then I hope it's enough damage. Like that's basically all you have to hope for. This one's gonna be fucked too. It's just if you're gonna play the farm, this is one of the biggest things you can improve on. If you don't think you're gonna get priority, the enemy's gonna perma push, which they did this game. If you can help your AD CS under tower and not like you're not down in CS, you guys are killing it. Like at least in that situation, you guys are still farming up at the same at a rate that will put you at your power spike at normal timing. This one's fucked. You have to hit it. Here, does she have Q? She has Q. You're standing really far behind, which is making him really afraid to CS as well. You basically have to play again, you have to play with him on the same line, like the same line of scrimmage as him, and just dodge what you can. Like you're trying to bait out abilities and dodge it to buy him time to get CS. If you don't do that, then he's gonna feel like he's 1v2ing under tower, which will make him not feel good. So I think you guys both of you guys have actions that are making each other uneasy in the lane. And since you're the only lane that's a 2v2, it doesn't feel good. Like, you know, if you're like a laner, like a solo laner, and you fuck up, you're like, okay, I messed up, that's my fault. But you know, when you're in a 2v2 lane, and your partner messes up, you're gonna be like, ah, shit, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, I can't play this lane. He autoed too soon on that one. So you go get a chime. They're instantly trying to push. So you already know at this point that this lane is just going to be a super fucked lane, right? Like you guys are in for sure a shit situation now, because what happens when the wave comes in here and they're autoing it. Dude, I can't believe I've been saying this. When they're autoing the wave from here, they're already lowering the minion health, right? Like they're already lowering it down each time. And so by the time their wave actually comes in around here, your wave is like almost half dead. Now, of course, in this situation, you know, like he only did this much damage, right? Not as much as they could have. But in reality, if Karma hits her Q on the wave, and Ezreal's throwing like 2 Qs and an auto at least into the wave, how the fuck do you contest the next wave? Like, it's impossible, right? Because if you walk up, you're down, you're -3 minions. -2 minions or something like that. They have a minion advantage that can fuck with you on their trades. Yeah, your situation's fucked. So then you're depending heavily on their mana reserves. How much mana do they have? She has more than half her mana. He has 25% of his mana. They can't sustain this without Karma burning mana. So then that's something you have to keep mental note of. How long can they sustain it? And if, you know, I called my pathing in the beginning, but if you feel like, hey man, like they're gonna perma push this out, you know, they're gonna keep contesting this, can you come down here soon? Or at all? And maybe I can. Maybe I would give an answer to it. But that's how I'm reading this lane right now. So you throw a Q, whatever. That's fine. They opt to actually back off, which is weird. It seems like they're fishing for a gank now because they have all the liberty to keep this push going. You guys are super scared. That is perfectly fine because you know Sejuani's on bot side due to my call. Ragnar still did not ward this brush. And you guys did not call to ward this brush, which is bad. Ragnar is playing a little bit further back than he needs to. He had all the freedom to hit that that minion. See, you guys are playing so scared because of this. That's actually... you guys are playing so scared because you just don't have a ward here. Like, you just need something here. The second you have it there, like, you feel so much safer walking up and, like, actually doing shit to this. But because you never have this, you're like, where the fuck is she? Like, what is this dude doing? This dude is getting a shit ton of, like, pressure because there's no ward. Also, another thing is keeping track of health potions and sustain, right? So you can take bad trades or trades that are like less favorable to you if you don't die and you have the healing. So in this case, you actually have 2 of these fully lined up right now, which is, how much is this healing? 86. You have 100, what is this, 100 and, what did I say, 86? You have 172? 172 HP right here lying for you. That's a lot of fucking damage you can take. If you trust yourself that you won't die when you initiate a trade and you tell your AD, hey, let's do a small trade and I'll heal back up from it. Because you also have a health pod advantage here. Yeah, you're up 1 health pod versus Karma. So it definitely could work out. She missed her magic Q, which is really fortunate, because he tried to walk up to auto the wave. Let's see, we'll go right. So same thing, you know, like, you're afraid of the mantra Q, so you back up. He doesn't want to back up because he wants to hit the wave. So if you, let's say you walked up. Let's slow it down to 0.25 or 0.5. So first off, don't stack on top of them. That's a big thing. Don't ever stack on top of your AD. Make sure you're over here. Because right now, like, it feels really awkward to him to want to stand here now. Like, he wants to move over here naturally because he doesn't want to be where you are. So then you see her walk up at this point, which means that you're afraid of getting hit, right? So you're afraid, but he's also afraid. If she throws it here, he's super fucked. Like, he is really fucked if she just throws it here, because now he's gonna have an AoE slow field, and Ezreal's just gonna like trade super hard on him. So it's a little hard to read. Like it's a bit hard to read in this situation. I'll admit. Because if you you walk up, she might throw it at you, but that's actually okay because of the sustain, right? This is what you care about. So it's just both of you not thinking about this shit. Isn't this position fucked for him? This is gonna come here, which means he can be moving right about here. He can be about here at this point. If he gets hit by this, he can at least walk out with this here. Yeah, it's a little... he's a little too close to the minions at this point. He's definitely too close to the minions at this point. But again, it's give and take, right? So he's too close. And then you also just need to like assist him a little bit more if he's gonna mess up. It's kind of like, again, it's just a give and take, unfortunately, in dual lane. But for sure, based on her having Mantra Q, he definitely shouldn't be there. Because it would be very hard for you to help him if he gets stuck in that situation. That's a good stun by you. You get a super fat trade and he has no HP, so he has to back. And now you guys are just gonna force shove. You're gonna force the shove here. And now you're gonna get I mean, you technically would have a better base than him. If your guys' CSing under tower was more in sync. Because Azir actually missed a bunch of CS. But in the end, no. Regardless, you guys actually didn't do that bad. Was there like a lot of like small lane mistakes? Yeah, but the enemy didn't like hard punish you or anything from it either. And in the end, your stun helped enable you guys to get 4 CS down. 4 CS down. That's not bad. Let's just watch just a little bit more, and then I think that should be enough on having like a bit of a better understanding on how you guys have a give and take in this lane. So he spots Sejuani. We know that you guys are spooked perfectly fine. Again, don't stand on top of him. I know you want that's probably like the easiest thing to fix. Just don't stand on top of your AD. Do you help him with well, did he just eat both when he had full HP? Oh, he wanted the MS to because he saw the dragon situation, right? Yeah. He moved that. So he actually sacked his own wave to move for me, which is not optimal. I can't remember what my comments were. I think I said I'm not going to do it. But he actually sacks his own wave to do this. If you play with a laner who... if a laner ever makes like your partner makes a mistake or something like that, you need to either ping, like in case like in our case, like if we're in comps, like, hey, what do you actually want to do? What do you want to do? How do you want to play this lane? Like if he says like I want to contest the wave harder, like I want to fuck with the wave harder, then he needs to be throwing his E on the wave, like on Ezreal. Actively using abilities early on the minions. You walking forward and warding the lane brush, getting lane brush control, and fishing for like Bard electrocute procs. Like, yeah, you guys just didn't understand what each other wanted to do. So either you need to ask what the fuck do you want to do, and if they don't ever answer you, If they don't ever respond to you or react to what they want to do, then you might be forced to do what they want to do. Which kind of sucks. If this were to happen with, if I were to play with someone who kept doing dumb shit over and over and over again, if it was solo queue, specifically solo queue, I will roam out of the lane and give up the lane entirely. Because I will not play with someone who will not tell me what their objective is. That isn't the case here, though. Right? Like, clearly the case is not... It clearly is not the case where it's like, oh, I need to just like full like hard abandon bot lane, right? But yeah, he just gave up like 7-8 CS. And again, it's okay in a way, just because, you know, we're getting used to comms, like actual tryhard comms, and that was just his reaction, and that's something you would fix on the next game, right? Actually, he took so much poke here. So he goes for poke damage, gets hit by Q. He walks really far back, so you naturally walk back with him. You put down more healing. He walks into Ezreal line of sight. He walks into Ezreal line of sight. This is the first trade you guys actually make. Like, legit trade you guys make. And it's still a little awkward, right? So you're walking ahead of him a bit. You're walking ahead of him. You see her, you get a ward down. You dodge the Mantra Q. He throws the Q. This is a really fat wave. You get Electrocute proc. She has nothing, right? Your situation's like a little awkward because you get hit by W, so Ezreal's gonna get free damage down, but you have this lined up. So this is actually more of an ideal trade, assuming the Mantra Q misses. If the Mantra Q hits you, you're in lethal range for them, and you most likely would have to burn Flash. But with the way that turned out, with her missing her Mantra Q, it's actually really good for you. Because now you look at the HP levels. Well, I mean, obviously getting hit by some more Qs doesn't help, right? But you guys are actually starting to trade, and now they're feeling a little bit more... It doesn't feel as comfortable for them. So in this case, Demo, you're waiting for the minions to tank any of this. You need to just walk up and pose a threat here. Don't sit back here. You should be like around here. And contesting Qs again on this area here. And if you get hit by an Ezreal Q, so be it. Like, look at his mana. Like, he doesn't have that much. And you already at one point already showed that Ezreal will get hit by this shit, right? Like, you fucked him to get your good base the first time. So if you think that's gonna happen again, like, you definitely need to walk up to here. So then this means Ragnar can actually walk up a little bit more here, because Ezreal's not gonna attack him. He's gonna attack you. So he's actually more safe in that situation. No, it's actually not as much of an issue as you think. So even though he's not going to stand here, if you're here. If you're here, he's not going to be here. He's actually going to walk up. Because he's going to have confidence. It's going to boost his confidence that you're able to walk up like that. Yeah. Definitely just It's just definitely something you guys both need to work on. If you guys lane together again, that's what you for sure have to work on. Or else you're gonna have these very Hey, so you see what you just did there? Holy shit, dude. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, so you return back, right? You pick up some chimes, you get back in lane. Look at this confidence you have. You can test him, and now Ragnar walks up to match you. Like, you're a little bit ahead of him, but he feels so confident with you doing that he'll walk up and match.